Welcome back. Joining us now is Keith Campbell, president of 3D Ops, recipient of the Chattanooga Technology Council's Early Innovator Award. 3D Ops creates 3D models for surgical simulation. Take a look.
3D Ops is a 3D printing company in the healthcare industry. We provide patient-specific 3D models from a patient's own MRI or CT scan, and the models realistically match the patient's own anatomy. With our models, surgeons can hold, examine, and even practice on the patient-specific body part prior to starting any procedure or anesthesia. Hospitals deliver their two-dimensional image to us. We deliver the 3D patient-specific model back to them, customized as the surgeon desires. And surprisingly, 3D printing unlocks data from the two-dimensional files that simply cannot be seen on a screen. 3D Ops' main goal is to enhance patient outcomes. With preparation using our models, a patient's time on the surgical table and under anesthesia is greatly reduced. Our solution will deliver shorter hospital stays and faster recoveries. This is game-changing technology that's absolutely needed now.
Keith, welcome to the show. Can you tell us how the idea of 3D Ops came about and how the idea of using 3D technology in medical field came about?
Sure. It was quite a triangulation of things that were going on. Our founder, one of our founders and CEO, Daniel Hampton, was over in Memphis, and he was working with the 3D conversion of files and was dreaming up some things that could be done with 3D printing as that technology continues to develop. Little did we know that here in Chattanooga, myself and several others were very involved in looking at 3D printing in the healthcare industry and examining those things. Then Gig Tank happened, and we all came together. Daniel moved here from Memphis to get involved in Gig Tank, and we all met, and the rest is history, as they say.
Excellent. So talk a little bit about the products you make and how it helps a surgeon do his or her job.
Sure. What we do is take patient-specific MRIs, the imaging that we all know and love, CT scans, echocardiograms, ultrasounds, x-rays, take those files that are not 3D printable, not even close. They're like JPEGs, a bunch of JPEGs, if you will, pictures. And we take that and convert those files to what is 3D printable. And that is takes some special sauce to do that. And we've got a patented process to do that. But once that's converted, then we can print those files any way the surgeon wants to. We can customize it any way a surgeon wants to, take a look at what they're going to be operating on, actually prepare before they go into the operating room on that patient, so we can reduce a lot of time in the OR, and certainly the patient outcomes are enhanced a great deal.
So the model is as close to an exact replica as you can get to what's actually in the patient's body.
Absolutely. That, you know, surgeons and the whole medical industry has been working with kind of generic models for a long time, cadavers and generic models. Now we're taking patient-specific information within microns of the reality, and we can print it in multiple colors and multiple materials all simultaneously, and that's brand new technology that's only been around since May of this year. So now they can take it apart, look at it, find out where the tumor is, how big it is, what it's attached to, and really see what's going on, a lot more than they've been able to with MRIs and what have you.
And you mentioned earlier that some of your founders moved to Chattanooga from other places. Why Chattanooga?
Well, you know, the gig and Gig City is attracting a lot of people. And so, you know, that gets the conversation started. Then they realize once they start meeting people here, the chamber, company lab, a lot of different entities, you guys at the chamber really attract and show people what Chattanooga is all about. And I've told people for a long time, don't come here with your heart. If you come, we're going to keep a part of it, and you'll always be wanting to come back to Chattanooga. This is a great place for entrepreneurialism right now. It is absolutely happening, and people realize it.
Well, thank you for the compliment. You've brought one of your models here today.
Sure.
You want to show that?
Well, you know, I carry this around because I guess I have to prove that I have a heart, you know, to some degree. But this is technology that hasn't been around for very long at all. This is multi-material, multiple colors, some of it rigid, some of it very flexible. It really feels like the real thing. We can print it to where it can take it apart or whatever. This is brand new. Nobody's ever been able to do this before. And with our new technology of converting those files and printing them, Now the surgeons really can plan the surgery, and we try to do away with exploratory surgery. So this technology is not just for fun and printing things that are simple, it's really going to change lives.
That's amazing that this is happening right here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, with a local company. It includes founders that came from other places. It's really an amazing story. So congratulations on your Early Innovator Award, and
Thank you.
We at the Chamber wish you a ton of success.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Keith. We'll be back in a moment to tell you about the Chamber's next big event, so please stay tuned.